Thank you for logging on to this broadcast on WellsCountyVoice.com. Since the onset of COVID-19, we have all had to experience social distancing. And this is true with high school sporting events. Our school administrators are doing their best to keep our kids, teachers, administration, and their families healthy. We are honored to be a part of the solution to contain and overcome this, as well as promote our student athletes. We wouldn't be able to bring this broadcast to you if it wasn't for our sponsors you hear throughout the broadcast. Please shop their businesses, use their services, and tell them thank you.
And once again, welcome to the Newcastle Fieldhouse, the consolation game of the 2020 Raymond James Hall of Fame Classic here at Newcastle. Hello, friends. Derek Decker with you this evening, and minus technical difficulties on this side of the Classic. And we're getting set for Norwell and Fishers, a couple teams coming off of losses this morning. Norwell suffering their first defeat of the 2020-21 season as they fall to 9-1, and Fishers losing their second game after winning 9 straight coming into today after falling in the opener 46-41 at the hands of 3A Evansville Memorial, who has a legitimate shot to potentially be in the state championship. And they'll be pretty decent favorites tonight as they take on Mount Vernon, who defeated Norwell 61-50 in the opener this morning. So Norwell again looking to rebound after their first loss of the season. They get set tonight before taking on a pair of teams on Saturday in Plymouth and Wawasee, as that'll be at the Castle, the annual shootout that will take place between the traditional 4 teams minus Rebuff. And so those 3 teams will get together and play each other. Norwell against Plymouth in the morning, and then Wawasee in the evening. And that's followed by a really tough game the following week against Carroll. Fishers has Southside coming up, and then they're on the road against New Pal and HSE next week. And for Norwell fans that are tuning in tonight, Fishers did play Warsaw. Very similar result that Norwell had to them, as Fishers knocked off the Tigers 52-44. Norwell winning that game 55-47, a game where Norwell was up almost 20 points in the fourth quarter before Warsaw made a furious comeback, cut it down to just 4 points. And then Norwell made some free throws and finished off the Tigers for a victory, which kept them undefeated at the time. In this morning's game, Norwell struggled right off the bat, got down 11-3. If you were joining us then, you realized, and you heard Coach Thornton talk about postgame in Game 1, how much of a detriment that was, and saying we had to burn 2 timeouts in the first quarter. And, you know, it was frustrating to do that and get off to a bad start against a quality opponent in Mount Vernon, who made him pay as the game went on. Norwell did make a good charge, responded with that with 9 points of their own, and then Mount Vernon came back with another run of their own, and they took a 32-22 lead into the halftime break. Norwell won the third quarter 10-7. It was low scoring, a lot of turnovers. Norwell turned it over 18 times in the contest, and they struggled at times. They did have 20 points from Kaylee Filling, 13 points from Maya Shelton, and that's it. The production outside of that, nobody had more than half a dozen, and 6 for each for Tolliver and Bales, and 3 for Kennedy Filling, 2 for Bratmuller. And as scorekeeper Vic Reinhardt pointed out to me today, the Lady Knights did not get a field goal from either one of their bigs, Grace Bratmuller or Skyla Tomasek, and certainly you'd think that's something that's got to change coming into tonight's game against a very athletic Fishers team. Fishers comes in averaging 61 points a game. Again, lost that opener 48-43 this morning, or pardon me, 46-41 to Evansville Memorial. That game was close. Fishers had a possession late and turned it over. Did not get a good 3 look off. It was partially blocked, and then Evansville Memorial made a couple of free throws to finish the game off, and this Fishers team fell for just the second time this season. Fishers had 2 players in double figures. Those are the faces of Haley and Olivia Smith with 10 points apiece, or with 12 and 8 rather, respectively, but just 1 player with double figures in that first game for Fishers. You are listening to Billy Ann's Supper Pub pregame show. Billy Ann's Supper Pub is located in downtown Bluffton. It's your home for local Tex-Mex, some of the best burgers in the area, and some of the best American food as well. Billy Ann's Supper Pub, located in downtown Bluffton. Balance of the Billy Ann's Supper Pub pregame show coming up on the other side of this break from Newcastle Fieldhouse on WellsCountyVoice.com.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Steffen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255.
Hello, this is Tim Steffen Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Steffen, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Steffen Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 4672440. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, daily Daily Money Manager at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
American Mortgage Service Company, located at 1169 North Main Street in Bluffton. We specialize in helping individuals realize their dream of homeownership by providing a top-notch, best mortgage experience. We offer a wide variety of loan programs and the most current rates available. Contact Angie Top or Jessica Best at 260-353-3300 or apply online at bluffton.americanmortgage.com. That's 260-353-3300.
American Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, Indiana State 11063, NMLS 8246.
Back here at the Newcastle Fieldhouse, previewing this one between Fishers and Norwell. Should be an outstanding matchup here tonight. This Fishers team is led by the 5'9" senior Katie Burton, who averages 23 points a game. She's off to St. John's. She is the all-time leading scorer at Fishers on either the boys or the girls side. And she only had 8 points in the first game today against Evansville Memorial. The Tigers of Memorial were able to limit her significantly as she shot just 2 for 11 from the field, 3 of her 8 points coming from the free throw line. And they're also, you can add in Audra Emerson, who only averages 9 points a game. You'd say, oh, that might not be too much, but she runs the point for this Fishers team and averages 4 assists a game, and she is playing at PFW next year. Of course, also some more connections. Katie Howard, who averages 7 points a game and is the team leader in three-point percentage at 38%. She has her father, who's Todd Howard, and he's the coach at Brebeuf and is the former men's coach at IUPUI. So a little bit of D1 experience for her father, and she looked like it today when she played. As I watched the second game between Fishers and Memorial, it's a kid that looks like she's well coached and really well disciplined, has all kinds of good mechanics, and everything about her screams that she plays the basketball game the correct way. Norwell and Fishers coming up in just a few moments. This is the end of the Billy Ann Supper Pub pregame show. We'll have to break for the national anthem, and then we'll be back. Norwell's in their road uniforms tonight, Fishers in their home white, and a significant Norwell fan advantage in this game. As I look behind me, the Norwell fans located behind me. I'm sitting courtside tonight, directly across from the scores table, just about at the top of the three-point arc on the north end of the field house. And again, should be a whole lot of fun here tonight. Glad you could join us for audio-only broadcast here at Newcastle. It's one of my favorite places to come. It's been an excellent experience. If you haven't been down to the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame, would encourage you to check that out, as that was a great experience today as well between sessions. A lot of memorabilia. If you know anything about Indiana high school basketball, you'll certainly enjoy checking out that place, as there's a lot of history and a lot of fun things to enjoy and look at inside of there. Norwell 9-1, Fishers 11-2, both teams ranked in their respective classes. It's coming up here momentarily as we will join the public address announcer at this time for the starting lineups.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Newcastle High School, home of the largest and finest high school field house in the world, for tonight's consolation game of the 2020 Raymond James Hall of Fame Classic, featuring the Norwell Lady Knights and the Lady Tigers of Fishers. And now at this time, let's make the starting lineups for both teams. First, let's meet the guests on the scoreboard, the Norwell Lady Knights. Starting tonight at forward, a 6'1" sophomore, wearing number 34, Skyhook Soberster. At guard, a 5'5" junior, wearing number 12, Mackenzie Oliver. At guard, a 5'9" senior, wearing number 22, Maya Shelter. At guard, a 5'9" senior, wearing number 30, Lauren Pearl. At guard, a 5'6" senior, wearing number 24, Kaylee Miller.
once again, those starters for Norwell. It's Tolliver, Shelton, Filling, Bales, and Thomasek for head coach Eric Thornton. 375 and 173 in his 24th season at Norwell. And for Fishers, it's Audra Emerson, Katie Howard, Haley Smith, Olivia Smith, and Katie Burton for head coach Lauren Votaw, who is 62 and 26 in her 4th season at the helm of Fishers. It'll be Skyla Thomasek to jump it up for Norwell. We're just about set. Guess we won't break for the national anthem. Excited to be with you here tonight as Ashley Crawford, Jack Durant, Chris Shields are 3 officials for tonight's consolation game of the 2020 Raymond James Hall of Fame Classic. Evansville Memorial will take on Mount Vernon tonight at 8 o'clock for the championship. And these two teams will battle it out for 3rd place as it's Katie Burton against Thomasek for Fishers and Norwell respectively. Tip is up. It's won by Burton, and Fishers has the opening tip, and we're underway in the consolation game. Audra Emerson will walk it across, slide it right in the corner to Haley Smith as they work it around the perimeter. This was a point of concern for Fishers earlier today as they really struggled. There's a great back cut. Audra Emerson slicing across the lane and lays it in with the left hand. It's a team that didn't penetrate all that much. Evansville Memorial's defense really shut them down and limited them in what they could do offensively, but they score quickly here early on. Maya Shelton lines up a 3, top of the key, rims it no good. Kaylee Filling tracks down the loose ball for the Lady Knights. She's tied up by Olivia Smith, and it'll stay, or it should stay with Norwell here. The possession arrow was incorrect off the tip. So it is Norwell ball. Lauren Bales will inbound right of the stanchion. Bales sets things in motion, lobs it into Shelton, off to Filling, top of the key. Filling goes into the corner. Mackenzie Tolliver tries a left wing 3, no good. Rebounded, kept alive by Shelton. It was touched by Thomasek as well, but Katie Burton off the miss for Fishers brings it across the timeline. In the corner it goes to Haley Smith as they work it once again around the perimeter. It's a 4-round-1 team with a couple cutters slicing through the lane. Burton attacks off the dribble, and a floater from 7 feet is good. And Katie Burton starting to heat up here early as she has her first basket. It's 4-0 Fishers a minute in. Shelton turning, has it stripped away by Burton. Burton running the floor, had a lot of trouble with it, and then just dumps it off of Filling's knee and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Tigers. Norwell struggled with turnovers in the opening game today. They mounted 18 of them. Fishers had problems as well as they had 17 turnovers in the opening contest. Burton inbounds over the top to Olivia Smith. And now Audra Emerson, the point guard, handles things. Burton again, top of the lane, drives, pulls up, another floater, short, got her own rebound off the miss. Norwell didn't box her out, and Fisher sets up a second possession. Burton off the catch from Emerson, drives past Filling, offensive foul they got. Katie Burton as she lowered her shoulder into Filling to create some space. It's a Fisher's turnover, and Norwell will go back the other way. 91 seconds into the contest. Fishers on top of Norwell 4-0. Bales calls out a screen, or calls out a play rather, and jogs it across the timeline. Norwell in their road navy with gold and white trim. Filling goes to the rim, laid it in, but the foul comes before the basket, so Norwell will have it out of bounds underneath. If that's on Katie Burton, that's her second foul, and that is a huge foul as Katie Burton goes to the bench not even 2 minutes in. Again, that's the all-time leading scorer in Fisher's history on either the boys or the girls' side. Shelton catches the inbounds pass, had it knocked away for a moment, regathered and gave it off to Bales. Bales one dribble, a handoff left to Kaylee Filling, who swings it right to Shelton. Norwell on their motion offense. Bales in the corner. Kaylee Filling, right 3, no good. Rebound yanked out of there by Haley Smith for Fishers, and Norwell high school to start this one. Jordan Smith checked into the game for Fishers. She drives baseline, and she was contacted near the baseline by Mackenzie Tolliver. That's Norwell's first in this first half and this first quarter. Fisher still on top 4-0. Emerson inbounds for Fishers. They go between the circles to Jordan Smith. They missed Olivia Smith, who was cutting across the lane. And unfortunately, there are 3 Smiths on the floor right now for Fishers. So there's going to be a lot of S words being thrown out of this possession for the Lady Tigers. That's the Jordan Smith who buries a step-back left wing three, and Norwell is down 7-0 in the consolation game. Bales hands it off left to Filling. Filling backs herself near the timeline, now flips it in the quarter to Mackenzie Tolliver. Tolliver spins, gets herself into the lane, stuffed, and she gathers it again off her own rebound to the short corner. Gives it off top of the key to Shelton. Spin move into the lane, lays it up left hand, no good. But she'll go to the stripe as a foul was whistled on Fishers. Katie Howard picks up the personal. Mentioned that her father was the former coach at IUPUI. Maya Shelton is a 75% free throw shooter. And the first one rims home. Norwell's on the board. Shelton had 13.7 rebounds in the first contest today, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. As we had another sub check in for Fishers at the dead ball. Shelton eyes the second one and knocks it in. Maya Shelton has 2 points, and it's 7-2 Fishers. In the front court, it's Kaya Walker who just checked in. Walker gets it in the corner off a pass and buries a three. Kaya Walker averages just 1 point a game. That's her second three of the season, and it's 10-2 Fishers. Bales from the right wing tries to answer with a three. No good. Last touch, though, by Audra Emerson. It'll stay with the Lady Knights. Here comes Haley Gospel for Fishers, the 5'9 junior. Averages 2 points a game. Bales inbounds to Shelton. Show and go as she drives to the baseline. And she's whistled for a travel. Kennedy Filling will check back in, or check in for the first time rather for Norwell. Trailing 10-2 here in this opening quarter. Smith calmly jogs it across the timeline. Norwell looks to be in a man set to start things off here tonight. That's Haley Smith between the circles. Goes in the corner. Wide open Gospel was for a moment, but she released it back out now top of the key to Smith. Smith off to Kaya Walker, guarded by Maya Shelton. They try the back cut. Emerson slicing through the lane. Counted in the foul. Audra Emerson. And it's 12-2 Fishers. Skyla Tomaszek just picked up her first foul. She was in foul trouble for the entirety of the first contest. Olivia Smith back in for Fishers. Fishers can take an 11-point lead, and they will. It's been all Fishers here to start. Norwell unable to find any kind of footing. Still yet without a basket here almost halfway through the first quarter, 13-2. Filling stops and pops from the right elbow. No good, but she's fouled on the way to the basket, and she'll go to the stripe. Fouls have been aplenty this first quarter. That was on Jordan Smith. Filling's first one is good. Grace Bratmuller into the game for Skyla Tomaszek. Again, Norwell faithful have a significant advantage in pure numbers tonight, as the Lady Knight fans have traveled pretty well. Filling knocks down both, but Coach Thornton will use a 30-second timeout here to try to get things under control, as he needs his Lady Knights to step up. Once again, they trailed by 8 out of the gate against Mount Vernon this morning, and a similar start here tonight. Norwell still without a basket from the field. It's 13-4, as the Lady Tigers have come out hot. They've scored a lot, and they have scored pretty easily at times, gotten to the rim pretty well. The cutting action has been good, and this Norwell team appears to be outmatched here in through the first few minutes. Although, this is a game where you really get tested. I think you learn more in this game about your team than you do in the first game, because now you're playing with tired legs. This is, again, set up like a regional would be. Obviously, if you lose, you wouldn't be playing at night, but that's just kind of how it is. You want to try to play 2 games the same day, get used to that regional feel. Emerson throws it into the corner as Fishers has it out of the timeout from Norwell. Trying to create space, Jordan Smith all the way out near the midcourt stripe. They throw in the corner once again, Kaya Walker, and she throws it out of bounds. That was right to the press table here as we're sitting courtside. 4 minutes gone, first quarter, 13-4, Fishers leading Norwell. Bales works it left off a screen from Bratmuller, and now kicks it right to Kaylee Filling. Gave the three a look, interior pass on the right block. It goes to Bratmuller, and a foul called on a reach from Olivia Smith. So that's the 5th foul already in this first quarter for Fishers. Bales will key it in for Norwell. Right of the basket. Shelton fighting through all kinds of contact. Bales having trouble getting it in. Finally does to Bratmuller. Hands it off back to Bales. And now she'll work it around the perimeter to set up the offense. Filling dribbled it off her foot. Jordan Smith picks it up in transition. She gives it off to Olivia Smith, who goes right off the glass from the right of the basket. And Olivia Smith has her first basket. It's 15-4 Fishers. Kennedy Filling catches and pops for 3. Rims it no good. Rebound to Jordan Smith for Fishers. These things got a chance to get away from Norwell. We're in a hurry. Smith on the dribble in the corner to Olivia Smith. Smith picks up her pivot foot, now throws it inside. 41, Kaya Walker, basket on the attack. 17-4, Lady Tigers. 3:13 to go, first quarter. Norwell having all kinds of trouble stopping Fishers as they have come out with some energy after falling to Evansville Memorial in the afternoon game. Shelton catches top of the key, releases for 3 and got it. Maya Shelton with her 5th point. And she has Norwell back to within 10 at 17-7. Jordan Smith pushes the pace for Fishers. Pulls up from the short corner. Comes up short on the shot. Off the iron. Kaylee Filling collects the loose ball for Norwell. In transition, it goes to Kennedy Filling. Left glass. Score it. Plus the foul. Kennedy Filling from her sister. And Norwell finally finding a little bit of footing. They've scored 5 straight now. Chance for 6 with a free throw. Mackenzie Tolliver into the game for Norwell. Kaylee Filling checks out. And also back in for Fishers is Katie Howard for Haley Gospel. Kennedy has just made 3 of 8 from the free throw stripe this year, but this one's good, and it is 17-10. Norwell scored the last 6. Front court it goes to Jordan Smith, dribbles through traffic, kicks in the corner, and tied up there. Now back it goes to Smith, step back 17-footer short, rebound Maya Shelton off the deck. And she will just take it herself into the lane, gets to the low block, now steps back short corner. That slipped off her hand as it missed everything. And now it's a run out for Haley Smith. She steps through, count it, and 1. Norwell fans wanted to travel, but Fishers is going to take a 9-point lead. Well, they're gonna talk about this here and see if they're gonna count the basket or not. I think they wave off the basket. Is that what happened? You hear Lauren Votaw saying what just happened after they counted the basket. So take the points off the board. No bucket. 3rd foul on Norwell. The first on Bales rather. And Emerson will key it in right at the basket. She gets it into Olivia Smith on a rainbow pass. Comes into Gospel now. That's Emily Gospel. Between the circles, that's Emerson. Flips it in the corner. Now Howard, a runner. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Kennedy Filling for Norwell. Filling works it in forecourt right in front of us. Bales between the circles. Filling the cutter as Kaylee Filling has it right now. Kaylee. Norwell in motion offense. 1 dribble from Kennedy Filling and off to Bales on the left wing. Kaylee Filling drives into the lane, scoops one up and got a teardrop from 11 feet. Kaylee Filling has 4 points. All of a sudden, it's 17-12. Norwell has scored the last 8 points. In the corner, once again, Emily Gospel got free for 3. Short once again. Fishers has gone cold the last couple possessions, and Kennedy Filling clears the rebound once again for Norwell. Off to Kaylee. Kaylee between the legs, dribble, trying to work the offense. Tolliver open for 3. Yes! Timeout Fishers. Norwell has come alive with 11 straight. The latest a triple from Mackenzie Tolliver. This is a full one. We'll take it along with them. 17-15 Fishers late in the first quarter.
Hey, I'm Nathan from Shelton Financial Group. As we approach and enter the holiday season, we hope and pray for safety for you and your family. At Shelton Financial Group, our goal is to build long-lasting, deep, personal connections with people like you. That's why we take a different approach to helping our clients find financial freedom. Come visit us at our new location on the north end of Ossian in the old bank building, or call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, Investment Advisor Representative of USA Financial Securities. Member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
High-scoring affair here at the Newcastle Fieldhouse. 1:16 to go in this first quarter, and it is 17-15. Fishers on top. It was 17-4 before Norwell ran off 11 points in a row. The latest Mackenzie Tolliver 3. They got a and one from Kennedy Filling during that run, and also a 3 from Maya Shelton and a bucket from Kaylee Filling. So Norwell able to tighten this thing right back up after they looked a bit overmatched to start things in this first quarter. They've responded nicely. That's Audra Emerson, a crossover dribble, and now Kaya Walker throws it back to Emerson across the midcourt stripe. Emerson, Norwell in 1-3-1 coming out of the timeout. Quick pass to Scott, who lined up a 3 and instead passed it off. Emerson at the elbow, drive and kick, and nothing there for Fishers. Norwell working hard in this possession. Grace Prattmuller creates the steal, and now Norwell's on the run. Kaylee Filling had a little trouble handling it. She gets it off to Mackenzie Tolliver and gets it back from her to set up the offense. Filling, bumped, drives into the lane, through contact, no good. Grace Prattmuller cleans up the miss for the deuce, and Norwell has tied the game at 17, and they get another steal. Filling in the lane, walked. So Norwell unable to convert there. Shelton got the steal. Grace Prattmuller to lay the last putback basket, and with 33 seconds to go in the first quarter, we're all square at 17 after a 17-4 start from Fishers. Emerson, cross-court pass to Gospel in the quarter. Norwell in 1-3-1 trapping defense. Shelton really running the point. That's Gospel in the corner, 16 seconds. Shelton was defending in the corner, right corner to Gospel. Fishers looks to be holding for one shot as we're inside of 10 seconds. The other Gospel now will line up the 3, miss it. Rebound, offensive for Fishers, shot no good. Rebound once again to Karina Scott, and that's no good, right ahead of the buzzer. And Norwell closes the first quarter on a 13-point run, and we're all square at 17 after 1 in the consolation game at the Newcastle Fieldhouse.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
After 1 here in the consolation game of the Newcastle Hall of Fame Hoops Classic, Norwell and Fishers are knotted up at 17. Well, that's a pretty good end to the first quarter. Norwell was trailing 17-4. It took them 4 minutes into the quarter to get a basket from the field. They had 4 free throws. And now, all of a sudden, they've tied things up. Now, a lot of that might be because Katie Burton was on the bench with 2 fouls. She'll start the second half, or the second quarter, rather, on the floor. So Fisher's rolling the dice, but they realize they got to get Burton back in the game. Katie Howard is in the corner as Fisher's got it coming out of the quarter break. Norwell called for a reach in the lane. See who the foul's on. It's on Mackenzie Tolliver. That's her second, dealing with rare foul trouble. Burton inbounds it over the top to Haley Smith, or to Olivia Smith, rather. And that's off to her sister Haley. Now, on the dribble, crossover, Burton from the elbow, got it. Katie Burton is a pure scorer, and it's 19-17 Fishers. Shelton catches in the right corner for the Lady Knights. Fakes the handoff, drive and kick. Tolliver spots up for 3. Yes, again. Mackenzie Tolliver, her second 3. She's got half a dozen. Norwell has their first lead, 20-19. Now Tolliver gets the steal, and will push the pace. Norwell didn't have numbers, so they'll slow it down for just a moment. Bales off to Filling. Filling trying to penetrate, working on Smith. Left wing, Tolliver has the hot hand. Now she misses a three short, and the rebound off to Katie Burton, who scooped it off the deck. Olivia Smith across the timeline for Fishers. And now it's Katie Howard between the circles. Smith back to Haley Smith, and now Burton once again. Dribbling left hand. Oh, that was a walk. That was not called. That was an extra step by Katie Burton, but it wasn't called. Didn't hurt Norwell as the shot was missed. Shelton, a hop step into the lane. No good. And the rebound again to Katie Howard. Missed the point-blank look at the lane. Katie Burton quickly jump stop, throws it up. Count it, and the foul. How did Burton get that to go? Beautiful shot by Katie Burton gives Fishers the lead. And there's number 2 on Skyla Tomasek. And she's in foul trouble once again. We'll see Grace Brettmuller back into the game. Brettmuller has had the only basket for Norwell Bigs in 5+ quarters today. Burton eyes the free throw. She comes up short. And the rebound to Maya Shelton for Norwell. Bales quickly whisks it across the timeline. Haley Filling, free throw line extended. A handoff to Shelton. Shelton bounce pass to Filling, top of the key. Shot fake, now puts it on the deck. Bales around a screen from Shelton. Bales slipped and traveled. So Norwell turns it over once again. Katie Burton comes out again for a moment. Audra Emerson back into the game. I was impressed with Emerson earlier today. He's a good player. Well, that's a bad spot to pick it up for Jordan Smith. Her foot was close to the line. Now nice find to Olivia Smith, or Haley Smith rather, underneath, who lays it in, and Fishers is back up 3. 23-20. Points have been aplenty in this first half. Haley Filling across the midcourt stripe. Picked up out high. No reach call. Norwell will be in the bonus on the next foul. Tolliver, hot hand, another 3. This one's short. Brettmuller contested for the rebound, but it comes down to Haley Smith for the Lady Tigers. Fishers up 3, chance to extend it. Haley Smith, stop, pop, triple. And again, Fishers back up half a dozen. 26-20. Filling, handoff right to Shelton. Shelton had it knocked away into the arms of Tolliver. Norwell keeps possession. Filling, off to Bales, top of the key. Bales to Tolliver. Norwell in motion offense. Filling, left wing 3, way long. Rebound, though, in the short corner by Maya Shelton. Kicks it out. Lauren Bales, one dribble. This 3 wide open, and she doesn't miss those very often. Lauren Bales knocks down her first 3, and it's 26-23. Both teams have been very willing to shoot the 3 ball. Both of them shoot it pretty well. Norwell shot it 57% in the first game today and made 10 threes. Olivia Smith has it top of the key for Fishers. Cross-court pass it comes. And now in the corner it goes to Jordan Smith. Smith, now Olivia Smith goes off the window on the drive of Brettmuller. And Olivia Smith has 4 points. 28-23 Fishers. Bales just takes it herself, drops it off for Brettmuller, and she cannot finish in the lane. It just rolled out, and the rebound to Olivia Smith from Fishers. 4:20 to go, first half, 28-23, Lady Tigers on top. Olivia Smith now takes a breath as this pace has been pretty up and down for both teams most of this first half. Smith, a crossover dribble, and now off to Olivia Smith. Smith finds the cutter, layup, easy, way too easy for Katie Howard, who has her first basket. 7-point Fishers lead again. Quickly up ahead to Tolliver. Tolliver walked before she put it on the deck, so it goes back to Fishers, and Norwell's turnovers again starting to mount. Lady Knights had 4 turnovers in that first quarter, so did Fishers. So they're on pace for about as many as they had in that first game. Norwell's got to figure out a way to start limiting turnovers. They've been pretty good at that for the better part of the year, but the last couple of games they've really struggled against top-notch competition in Warsaw and Mount Vernon. They had 18 turnovers in both of those games. Olivia Smith finds the cutter. Kyle Walker to the rim. She would have had a free shot at a basket. Instead, lost the handle out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Lady Knights. So Lauren Bales across the timeline for Norwell out there with Kennedy Filling, Shelton, Tolliver, and Grace Brettmuller. Maya Shelton is bumped on her way to the lane. If that's on Burton, it's number 3 And it is. That is the third foul on Katie Burton, and that is a huge foul. Fishers is in real trouble now, as Norwell had no problem getting to the rim without Burton on the floor. Shelton shooting the 1-and-1, rims the first one good, as it was a soft touch, hit the front of the rim and rolled off the back and in. Shelton with half a dozen, averages 15 points a game, and a 75% free throw shooter. She'll be going to Bethel next year. Second one is off. And Fishers is going to keep Katie Burton on the floor with 3 first-half fouls. Talk about rolling the dice. There's a reach by Maya Shelton that didn't need to happen. It's 35 feet away from the basket. 6-point lead for Fishers. That is the 6th foul on Norwell. Next one will put Fishers in the bonus. Kaylee Filling back into the game now for Shelton. And we'll see Haley Gospel check in for Katie Burton, which was a necessary sub, I think. I mean, I just don't understand how you keep a kid in with 3 fouls in the first half, especially your best player. But again, Fishers had all kinds of problems. Norwell went on their big 13-point run without Burton in the game. And now she's on the bench, probably for the final 3:10 of the first half. Haley Smith hands it off to Emerson. We'll see if Fisher slows the pace, knowing that Burton is on the bench right now. Emerson, a one-handed pass to the top of the key to Howard. Howard in the left corner to Emerson, driving baseline, throws up a wild shot, no good, off the glass. Rebound, Grace Prattmuller for Norwell, looking for a guard, and finally outlets to Kaylee Filling. Filling pushes the pace to her sister Kennedy in the left corner. Filling puts it on the deck, crossover dribble, and stopped well in transition defense by Katie Howard. Now Kennedy to the top of the key, off to her sister Kaylee. Kaylee with the left hand scoops it out to Bales for 3. And Lauren Bales starting to fill it up. 6 points for her, and it's 30-27. Norwell closing the gap once again as they're trying to trap in defense. Gospel got open. She gets bumped, and she gets a chance at a 4-point play as she knocked down the near corner triple. So it's 33-27. That foul was on Bales. That's her second. And Gospel is at the line. Gospel's only shot 2 free throws this year. She made them both before that one missed. But an offensive rebound to Olivia Smith gives Fishers a second chance. They back it out to Haley Smith, and now they'll set up the possession. Smith slides it left to Emerson, and now off to Haley Gospel, free throw line extended left. That is a deep 3 that was way short by Katie Howard. Boy, she had unlimited range on that one. Tolliver picks it up and now is fouled in the backcourt. Too many hands by Haley Gospel. And it'll put Tolliver at the free throw line. A whistle. Maya Shelton's going to check back into the game with 2 fouls. Oh, I take that back. She's only got 1. Bales has 2, and Bales will go to the bench. Tolliver eyes the front end, and she rims it good. Soft touch from Tolliver. 7 points in this first half, eclipsing her first game total of 6, all of which came in the first half as well. Second one rims no good, and the rebound off to Olivia Smith for Fishers. 33-28 with 1:53 to go, first quarter. Or first half, rather, I should say, as Haley Smith lost it on her way to the basket. Rebound comes out to Norwell, pushing the pace, 3-on-2. Kennedy Filling, off to Tolliver, 2 dribbles. Now Kaylee Filling, top of the key, crossover dribble once again, floats it up through contact, no good. Goes for her own rebound, and a foul called on Audra Emerson. And Norwell's going back to the line. A lot of fouls in this first half. A lot of free throws. Kaylee Filling is a 74% shooter. 4 points to her credit after a 20-point performance in game number 1 today. Filling's first free throw is good. Kaylee, 1 dribble. Second one, good. Kaylee Filling now has half a dozen. And it is 33-30 with 1:33 to go in the first half. Olivia Smith, now Haley Smith. Smith into the paint, it goes to Olivia Smith. Now it's Gospel who lost it out of bounds. And once again, Fisher's having some problems controlling the basketball here. We'll see Lauren Bales check back in for offense. Probably a little offense-defense substitution if Coach Thornton can get that going. Bales, of course, with 2 fouls with 1:18 to go in the first half. 33-30. Fishers has led almost the entire way. But Norwell's been close, and they did have a brief lead at a short time here in the second quarter. Filling spin move, right elbow, goes up with it. Had it partially blocked by Jordan Smith, and it's pulled down by Olivia Smith. Fortunate pass for Jordan Smith, and now Olivia Smith stepped through. A foul called on Norwell. And if that's on Shelton, that's her second. So the fouls, again, have just been racking up for both teams here. Olivia Smith at the free throw line for Fishers, just a 51% shooter on the season. Couple dribbles, first one is good. Didn't look like a 51% shooter on that one, as that was right down the middle. Kennedy Filling returns for Maya Shelton. Lauren Bales playing out the final minute of the first half with a pair of fouls. Smith calmly takes her time. Trio of dribbles, 2 for 2. 6 points for Olivia Smith. 55 seconds to go in the first half. 35-30 Fishers. Bales through contact into the front court with Kaylee Filling on the right wing. Now Bales tries to turn the corner, turned off. This Fishers team is really starting to turn away Norwell on penetration. Bales, now Kaylee Filling. Once again, everything way out beyond the perimeter. Kennedy Filling a spin move off to Kaylee. Norwell having trouble getting anything going. Behind the back dribble. Kaylee, and now Kennedy, top of the key. Bumped out top by Jordan Smith. Norwell fans wanted a foul, no call. Kaylee Filling, a teardrop in the lane, got it to go from 7 feet. 8 points for Filling. It's 35-32. Fishers likely to hold for the last shot here unless they get a really easy one. And instead, they turn it over as Bales gets it. Bales to Kaylee Filling, who had it knocked away. It'll stay with Norwell with 8 seconds to go in this first half. Fast-paced, high-energy, and high-scoring affair here in the consolation game at Newcastle. Bales will inbound to the other side of the basket, sets the play in motion, throws it into Brattmuller as she corralled the loose ball. 4 seconds. Kaylee Filling turns the corner at the elbow, picks it up, throws it up in the lane, no good. The first half comes to a close. After 1 half of play, it was entertaining, it was exciting, a lot of points. And it's Fishers on top of Norwell, 35-32 after 1 half. We'll take a break and return with the Austin State Bank halftime show in moments on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, C-A-T-H-I-E, .Peterson at SteffenGRP.com.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H Park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going. soaring high above, exploring our planet. A professional timepiece designed to take flight. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
Ossian State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Ossian State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Ossian State Bank so special. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
And welcome back to the largest and finest high school fieldhouse in the world. Newcastle, as Fishers leads Norwell 35-32 in the consolation game of the Raymond James Hall of Fame Classic. Halftime stats here during the Ossian State Bank halftime show. Ossian State Bank has been your local bank for over a century and has two locations, one in downtown Ossian and the other one on the north end of Bluffton. Ossian State Bank has been a proud sponsor of our halftime shows throughout football and basketball season, and we're happy to have them along. And please use them. It's my bank, and appreciate their sponsorship as well as all of our other sponsors as well. Norwell led in that first half by 8 points from Kaylee Filling, but it was a balanced effort. Also 7 from Tolliver, 6 each from Bales and Shelton, and 3 from Filling, Kennedy Filling that is, and 2 from Grace Bratmuller. So it's a good half from that aspect. Norwell dominated in the free throw department, 9 of 11 for 82%. That's a good number if they can keep that up. And Fishers only took 5 free throws and made 3 of them. Norwell shooting 5 of 13 from the three-point line, which once again is a sustainable percentage, 39%. And overall, though, just 36% from the field. So it means Norwell from 2-point range went 4 for 12, which is not such a good percentage. But Norwell, nevertheless, keeps himself in the game, down just 3. Fishers led by 6 each from Olivia Smith and Katie Burton, and then a trio of players with 5, and Haley Smith, Audra Emerson, and Kaya Walker, 3 each from Jordan Smith and Haley Gospel, 2 points for Katie Howard. And again, a balanced effort. A lot of kids get into the scoring column for both teams. Neither team, despite the 67 points in the first half, had a player reach double figures. Once again, Fishers 14 of 25 from the field, that's 56%. An efficient 4 of 7 for the three-point line for 57%, and 3 of 5, as we mentioned earlier, from the free throw line for 60%. Game was tied at 17 after one quarter. Fishers won the second quarter 18-15, and they're dominating in the paint 18-8 is Fishers. Once again, Norwell only 1 basket from their 2 bigs in the entire day. That goes for both games. That's now 6 quarters, and their bigs have had 1 combined basket. And Tomaszek's been in foul trouble pretty much all day, and Bratmuller has struggled to finish around the rim at times. She had a point-blank look that she couldn't finish. Did get a putback basket there in that first half to keep Norwell in it. We're just a few moments away from the start of the third quarter. We'll be back with the action here on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Steffen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Hello, this is Tim Steffen, Steffen Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Steffen, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Steffen Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 467240. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
And welcome back tonight to the consolation game of the Raymond James Hall of Fame Classic here at the Newcastle Fieldhouse. Norwell trails Fishers 35-32 as we start our third quarter here tonight. Norwell's been down most of the game, but they have really fought back. They were down as many as 13 in that first quarter, battled back to tie it at the end of one, and now trail by just 3. Fishers comes out in a 1-3-1 zone. Kaylee Filling tries to bust it with a 3, and she missed everything. And a good box out underneath by Audra Emerson. And it'll turn it back over to Fishers. Both teams dealing with foul trouble in that first half. 2 each for Norwell, for Tolliver, Shelton, Bales, and Tomasek. And 3 big fouls for Katie Burton, who does start on the floor for Fishers here in this third quarter. They just need her on the floor to keep that offense moving. Norwell did their best when Burton was not on the floor. Silky move inside by Olivia Smith on a good cut. She finishes with a right-handed layup, and it's 37-32. Fishers is up 5. Shelton, cross-court pass to Kaylee Filling. No-look pass in the corner to Tolliver. And now back out to Filling. Bales, left wing 3. Got it again! Lauren Bales, 9 points on 3 triples, and it's 37-35 with 7:07 to go. First few moments of this third quarter. Emerson in the corner. And now it's Haley Smith back to Emerson. Left wing 3. Answer. Audra Emerson, 8 points. 40-35 Fishers. Both teams have shot it well so far, and a lot of points, like I said, Norwell had almost 10 of those coming from the free throw line. Shelton will try a left corner three. Missed everything again. Another air ball. Audra Emerson there to clean up the miss. 40-35, Fishers on top. Haley Smith looked at the basket, and now Katie Howard will pump it. That's from a corner three. It's no good. And a push foul called on Norwell near the baseline on Maya Shelton, which is number 3. So, that's a big foul. And Coach Thornton opting to keep Shelton in the game at this point. Just over 90 seconds into the third quarter, and a 5-point Fishers lead. Inbounds is deep, and it comes to Emerson near the midcourt line. Haley Smith on the dribble. Smith kicks it to Burton, top of the key. Burton drives right into the lane, scoring, and a foul. Katie Burton turns it on, and it's 8 points for Burton, and Fishers is once again up 7. That's a foul on Maya Shelton, and that is number 4, and that is a humongous foul. Burton eyes the free throw. Good. 8-point lead for the Lady Tigers of Fishers. Bales receives the inbounds from Filling. In the forecourt it goes. Timeout called by Norwell as the Lady Tigers have come out roaring here. They have scored 7 of the first 10 points of the second half. It's a full one. We'll take it along with Coach Thornton and be back on The Voice.
American Mortgage Service Company, located at 1169 North Main Street in Bluffton. We specialize in helping individuals realize their dream of homeownership by providing a top-notch, best mortgage experience. We offer a wide variety of loan programs and the most current rates available. Contact Angie Top or Jessica Best at 260-353-3300 or apply online at bluffton.americanmortgage.com. That's 260-353-3300.
American Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, Indiana State 11063, NMLS 8246.
Fishers up 8, 6:08 to go in the third quarter. 23-2 last season, and won the HCC. Only lost one time away from home. Just a tremendous club last year and a great returning squad as well. Norwell is in a situation where they've got a lot of seniors now. And, well, really all these teams do, but especially Norwell, who starts 3 seniors. Katie Burton almost gets a takeaway there on the inbounds, and Coach Thornton is really not pleased with that. That was just outside of a timeout. And now Filling will inbound left of the midcourt stride. Filling, a shuffle. No place to go in the front court. Goes cross court to her sister. Bales now as Fishers tries to trap. Filling, crossover dribble. Kaylee back to Bales, top of the key. In the corner to Tolliver. Now Kaylee Filling left wing. Spin move with the right hand out to Tolliver. Left wing 3 try, short. Rebound Fishers. Haley Smith quickly up ahead, and Smith scores. 10-point Fishers lift. It's just been spurts like that that have killed Norwell all day. It's a 10-point Fishers lead once again. Kennedy Filling out to her sister. Burton got a finger on it, but it goes to Bales. Kaylee tries to answer with a 3. Missed everything. Way short. Tolliver lost it. Out of bounds. Back to Fishers. I mean, the big runs. There have been some big runs today that have been just killers for the Lady Knights, who trail it by 10 with 5:18 to go third quarter. Fishers is 11-2, obviously a powerhouse 4A team. And Norwell trying to hang with them as they did for most of the first half. Emerson, top of the key, slides it left to Burton. Guarded by Tolliver. That's a mismatch. Burton into the lane. Floater through contact. No good. Saves it inbounds near the baseline to Haley Gospel. Gets it back. Burton right corner 3. Dagger. Man, that one kills you. Katie Burton is into double figures with 12, and it's 48-35 Fishers. Just how the first quarter started. Norwell's down 13 once again. Kennedy Filling puts it on the deck to Kaylee. And now off to Lauren Bales. Tries to penetrate, does to Thomas Eck, throws up an awkward off-balance shot from 6 feet, and the rebound off to Kaya Walker for Fishers. Walker gets it back from Emerson, and out Gets it back from Gospel, goes to the rim and lays it in. Well, the timeout did not work to stop the run, and so Coach Thornton has to burn another one. 50-35 with 4:21 to go, third quarter. We're back in a minute on The Voice.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
Fishers a commanding 15-point lead. Consolation game of the Raymond James Hall of Fame Classic here at Newcastle. And Norwell is again in big-time danger zone here, trailing by 15. It's not been the start that Norwell wanted. And Lauren Bales gets it in from Filling. That was another timeout. Lady Knights are down to 2 for the game. Filling off-balance shot in the lane, no good. Brattmuller cleans up the miss, lays it up, can't get it to go, but she's headed to the free throw line for a pair. Well, Brattmuller has done some good things today for Norwell. Hasn't converted really inside. That was the 4th foul on Katie Burton, which is massive once again, as she's dealt with foul trouble for the entire night. And Brattmuller misses just her 3rd free throw of the season. Jordan Smith is in for Fishers. Burton, though, back to the bench with 4. And this has really been the only time Norwell's been successful today. Brattmuller splits the pair. She's got 3. 50-36 Fishers, almost halfway through the third quarter. Emerson walks it across the timeline for Fishers, who's in white, working left to right. Emerson slides it right to Smith, and now it's Haley Smith. Free throw line extended. Top of the key, it goes to Walker. Walker, pitch right to Emerson. A drive and kick. Off to Haley Smith, looks at a 3, drives right around Brattmuller and missed the layup, and the rebound off to Grace for Norwell. That was a missed opportunity, no doubt, for Haley Smith. 14-point lead for Fishers. Filling off to her sister Kennedy, turns the corner, flips it out to Lauren Bales, directs traffic as Tolliver cuts through the lane. Kaylee Filling on the bounce, flips it again to Kennedy. Crossover dribble. Norwell having no penetration on this possession. 3:20 to go, third quarter. Filling top of the key, trying to back inside, and a foul called on Jordan Smith with too much body on Kaylee Filling. Second foul on Smith, and the second on Fishers in this third quarter. Whole bunch fewer fouls in this second half. Olivia Smith checks in for her sister Haley. Both sophomores, and will be good for a long time. Kaylee Filling fakes the handoff, has it knocked away. Sliding out of bounds is, I think, Olivia Smith. It was. And it'll stay with Norwell. Kaylee Filling will key in the inbounds on the left sideline for the Lady Knights. Having trouble getting it in. Finally, long pass into Kennedy Filling, who tiptoes the midcourt stripe and stays legal. Bales heels nearly on the half-court line. Gives it off to Filling with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Filling off to her sister Kennedy. Kennedy, handoff right to Tolliver. Bounce pass to the top of the key. Kaylee Filling turns the corner, right block, lays it up, no good. Rebound to Olivia Smith for the Lady Tigers, and it's intercepted there by Lauren Bales in the backcourt. Bounce pass to Filling. Filling from the short corner. Wild shot, but got it to go. And she has double figures now with 10 and has Norwell back to within a dozen. 2.5 to go, third quarter. Audra Emerson off to Walker. And almost another steal. Tolliver can't quite keep it in bounds. Good hustle there on the defensive side of the ball. And Maya Shelton's going to check back in. She's got 4 fouls, remember. Obviously, Shelton and Katie Burton, a couple of the team's best players for each squad, are playing with 4 fouls now. Burton's on the bench, though, for Fishers. That's Emerson. It is tied up in the corner. Somehow keeps it alive. Olivia Smith drives into the lane. Up and under. No good again. Bratmuller the rebound, and she shovels it off to Lauren Bales. Norwell can cut it inside of double digits. Filling, top of the key. Had it knocked away. Coach Thornton is really griping for a foul. Tolliver, bounce pass to Bales. Bales steps up mid-post. Back to Tolliver in the corner. And there's a foul on Fishers. They have been physical defensively today. Emily Gospel picks up the foul, her first. It is the third on Fishers in this second half. With a minute 51 to go in this third quarter, it's still a 12-point Lady Tiger lead. Bales gets the inbounds from Maya Shelton. Filling. Left wing. Filling turns the corner, throws it up, stuffed by Olivia Smith. That was just a straight-up block by Smith against the much smaller Kennedy Filling. Olivia Smith out, top of the key, 3, long from Emerson, and Bratmuller another rebound for the Lady Knights. 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bales completely out of control and just throws a wild pass into the third row. Sub coming in here for Fishers as Kaya Walker checks back into the game for the Lady Tigers. Mount Vernon Evansville Memorial coming up here 20 minutes following this game for the title of the Hall of Fame Classic. Emerson and Smith working across the timeline for Fishers. Walker gets open for a moment. Doesn't even look at the basket, though. Norwell trying to trap here towards the end of the third quarter. Katie Howard inside, low post now to Walker. Oh, nice, wide open. Emily Gospel got free on the right block and scores from an easy distance. And it's a 14-point game once again. 52-38 Fishers. Maya Shelton works through a screen from Bales, through contact, gets into the lane, slices through defenders, and scores easily. And a timeout called quickly by Fishers, as Coach Votaw is not pleased with what she just saw. We'll keep it right here. Maya Shelton has 8 points. It's 52-40. The Lady Tigers are on top. They started the second half on a 15-3 run. Norwell trailed by just 3 at the break at 35-32 and worked hard to get to that spot, but then Fishers came out hot, and Norwell hasn't quite had the response to get back into this game in this third quarter. Still within striking distance, down a dozen. Fishers will have the ball out of the timeout. They'll have to go the full length of the floor with 42 ticks remaining in this third quarter. Maya Shelton playing with 4 fouls for Norwell. Katie Burton playing with 4 fouls for Fishers. And neither one of them are in the game right now, which I can understand, especially here at the end of this third quarter. Both coaches trying to limp to the fourth quarter. And at least, actually the difference has been much bigger on Fisher's side, as Burton has been the difference for the Lady Tigers. 12 points, and when she's been on the floor, Fishers has had no trouble scoring. When she's off the floor, Norwell's made their runs. Haley Smith is content to just kind of dribble this clock towards the end of the quarter. Coach Thornton is going to allow his defense to sit back and watch Fishers take the air out of the ball. 20 seconds to go as Fishers has some light cutting movements and will reverse the defenders. Katie Howard steps out now between the circles to work with Haley Smith. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Emerson way out high. Emerson working on Bales. Off to Kaya Walker. Throws up a wild 3. Got it to go at the buzzer. Kaya Walker has 10 points. She averages 1 point a game, and it's a 15-point lead at the end of 3. A killer 3 for Fishers, and Norwell trails by 15 going into the final quarter on The Voice.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Well, welcome back to Newcastle. Norwell's going to need a furious fourth quarter rally to try to come back and salvage a victory here today. Played two tough 4A teams in Mount Vernon and Fishers. Remember, there are teams that they're not going to see in the tournament. Obviously, Carroll is coming up next week, and that's another team that Norwell won't see in the tournament. But that's at the Castle, where Norwell has won 16 in a row and 31 of the last 32. Norwell will have the basket, or Fishers will have it to start this fourth quarter. Audra Emerson will inbound right in front of us here. Emerson guarded by Kaylee Filling as Emerson throws it in the corner to Katie Burton, who's back into the game with 4 fouls. Quickly drives into the lane, and just an easy teardrop, and Fishers is up 17. And now a steal in the backcourt. Burton lost it. Fishers really missed an opportunity there to maybe put on a dagger and close this thing away. Just way too easy for Katie Burton. But again, she's going to St. John's. So a kid that's definitely capable of scoring. Only had 8 points in the first game today. Tolliver bounce pass into Thomas Eck, finds herself in space, kicks it out. Maya Shelton left wing three, got it. And now a whistle. Not sure what that was. In any case, we're back to play. Maya Shelton has 11 points. 57-43. 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Smith towed the sideline, stayed in, and gets it off to Howard, who will score. Katie Howard from 6 feet. And again, Norwell close to forcing a turnover, but unable to do so. Bales dribbles it off her foot. Katie Burton the steal in the backcourt, and fouled by Bales. That's number 3 on Lauren Bales. Norwell in danger of falling in both games today. They came in undefeated at 9-2. But again, played a couple 4A teams today. Olivia Smith, the bounce to Haley. And now Emerson has it between the circles. Holds above her head, throws it off to Burton. Burton working on Tolliver. I do not like that matchup as Burton scores easily off the glass. So if Norwell is in man, that is not the one to be guarding Katie Burton. A 5-second call? Whoa, 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 whoa. So we've got 47 whistles saying that Norwell called a timeout before the 5-second count. It is Norwell's 4th. It is a 30. We will break again and return on The Voice.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
6:57 to go here at Newcastle. 61-43, Lady Tigers on top of Norwell. And the Lady Knights have just been outlasted here. When Katie Burton's been in the game, Fishers has had no problem, really. And they've just scored at will, as Burton is the best scorer in this game, no doubt. Tolliver, which you would expect, as she's the all-time leading scorer at Fishers. Kaylee Filling swirls one home from the right elbow and gets Norwell back to within 16. 61-45. Emerson inbounds to Burton, who will run quickly on the sideline. Turns Tolliver. Burton way into the lane. Kicks it out left corner to Katie Howard, who drives short corner and lays it in from the left side. Norwell's defense has just imploded in the second half. Shelton across the timeline. 63-45 Fishers in the corner. Kennedy Filling spots up 3. Long. Rebound Fishers as Emerson got it and releases off to Olivia Smith. Quickly ahead they go to Haley Smith into the forecourt. It's an 18-point lead, and now Fisher's starting to throw things down as they pull the reins. Smith on the right wing. You can hear the Fishers coaches saying, keep working. Warren Votaw, the head coach there, 63-25 in 4 seasons at the helm of Fishers. Top of the key, Olivia Smith into the lane. Burton turns and misses, which is a rare sight here in this second half. Shelton clears the rebound for Norwell and goes coast to coast and lays it in off the glass. Maya Shelton has 13 points. She's leading all Norwell scorers, 63-47 with 5.5 to go. Across the timeline, it's Haley Smith. Smith looking for a cutting Burton, and Shelton steals the pass. Shelton again, coast to coast, jump stop, scores from the left side this time. Shelton with back-to-back baskets. Timeout Fishers. Both teams have really burned through their timeouts. 5:20 to go, 14-point game. It's a full one, and we'll break once again and be back on WellsCountyBoys.com.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, C-A-T-H-I-E, .Peterson@SteffenGRP.com.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
5:20 to go here in the fourth quarter, 63-49. Fishers on top of Norwell. Consolation game here at the Hall of Fame Classic, rather. Fishers will go the full length of the floor now, as Norwell looks to be set up in the 1-3-1. Shelton extends it as Norwell's going to start trapping as they get across half court. Burton goes to the corner, and nice find. Katie Burton slipped through the defense again. Burton is racking up the points. I've got her for 18. Todd is into the game and throws it right into the arms of Karina Scott, and then fouls. Emily Todd just checked in for Norwell and picks up a turnover and a foul. So they're going to change balls here. You know, it's been a long time since Norwell's given up 70 points in a game to an opponent. Fishers is pretty likely to get to that number as we tick inside of 5 minutes. Burton, between the legs dribble across the timeline to Oliver Gardner. Emerson off to Scott. Shelton gambles on the pass, but Norwell is able to recover. Now Burton just blows by everybody and goes right to the rim. Katie Burton has 20 points, and it's 67-49. Tolliver quickly across the timeline. Long bounce pass to Filling into the lane. Stop and pop from 8 and got it. Kaylee Filling has a dozen, 67-51. Kaya Walker had it knocked away. Shelton will run the floor for the Lady Knights. Shelton spins, had her pass knocked away. Somehow it comes out to Skyla Tomaszek near the top of the key, who will drive and kick to Shelton. And now Norwell sets up offense. Emily Todd working her way through contact, away from the ball, and now gets it from Mackenzie Tolliver. Crossover dribble, steps into the right block and scores with a little teardrop shot. And Emily Todd has her first deuce of the day. 67-53 inside 4 minutes to go in the contest. Emerson catches in the front court as Norwell brings the trap. And now Haley Smith, this Fishers team, looks comfortable working with the trap. Baseline pass, Kaya Walker on the assist from Katie Burton. And Kaya Walker's come out of nowhere for a dozen. 3.5 to go. Kaylee Filling to the left wing for Shelton. Shelton, no-look pass, back to Filling in the corner for 3. Yes. And now subs will come in. Kaylee Filling has 15 points. That whistle was just for the subs. .13-point lead here with 3.5 to go. As Jordan Smith works with Audra Emerson in the backcourt for Fishers. Smith catches in the forecourt. Trapped by Kennedy Filling. They bring it with Bales. In the corner it was Gospel. And now cross-court reversal to Emerson. Left corner, 3 tries. Scott, no good. Rebound, Tomaszek flips it up ahead for Maya Shelton. who hops into the lane, throws it too hard off the glass, and Scott the rebound for Fishers. Now Scott will slow it down, but Maya Shelton picks her pocket from behind. Shelton through all kinds of contact. Nifty move, right-handed finish off the glass. And another timeout called by Fishers. 17 points for Maya Shelton. It's back to an 11-point game. Norwell trying to cling to some sense of hanging on here, trying to stay in the game as they trail by 11. And it's a 30-second timeout. We will keep this one here. Fishers is up 11. So, again, Fishers really dominated that third quarter, 20-8. They dominated the start of the first and third quarter today, and that's why they're leading. And really, I think they'd be up far more. Norwell has not had an answer for Katie Burton. She's got 20 points, and she shared the ball well, too. I mean, this is a kid that's willing to distribute, not a kid that just wants to take all the shots after a subpar 8-point performance earlier today. But Norwell has just not had a defensive answer for her, and she's been in foul trouble all day. She's played most of the second half with 4 fouls. But she's been able to stay out of that trouble. Really, the fouls have cut down a lot here in the second half for both teams. Burton walked. Burton caught it in the front court and then walked, pounds her fist in frustration. And Norwell can cut it inside of 10. So there's still enough time. Fishers kind of got a little bit complacent and started hustling with possessions and taking some bad shots. Kennedy Filling, top of the key three off the back iron, but she tracks down her own rebound and keeps the possession alive. Lauren Bales now between the circles, working on Burton. Bales stops, flips it off to Kennedy Filling, who puts it on the deck. Gets a screen from Shelton, behind the back dribble. Now Emily Todd on the bounce. Long possession, though. Norwell's got to start going pretty quick. Shelton turns the corner into the lane. Bales, right corner three. Got it! Lauren Bales cuts the lead to 8. Bales has 4 threes in this evening's game. Haley Smith trapped in the corner, flipped it away. Turnover. Tomaszek turns it right back over, then gets the loose ball out to Shelton. Norwell, Kennedy Filling, left wing three. Yes! Kennedy Filling for 3, cuts the lead to 5. And Haley Smith is hurt near midcourt as the Fishers training staff rushes on. So Haley Smith is in some pain here. Of note, Norwell has frantically cut this lead right down to 5 with 1:52 to go, and they've still got a couple fouls to give. Now the immediate concern is with Haley Smith, who is laying near midcourt. They're checking out, I think, her right ankle, maybe her left ankle. In any case, she's going to be helped off here, and she's walking very gingerly. I mean, not putting hardly any weight on it, really being soft on her limp to the bench. So somehow this game has become a 5-point contest. Norwell has all the momentum here, and Fishers, I think, in a couple possessions just kind of went too fast and put up some silly shots that they didn't really need, and Norwell has caught fire from 3-point range. They've shot it well really all day today from distance. They've now made double-digit threes in both games, and they're in danger of losing them both. Don't think a lot of people would have bought into that. Katie Burton has it in the backcourt. This Norwell crowd comes alive. Burton catches forecourt. She's doubled. Burton bounces left to Emerson. They throw it in the corner to Howard. Howard on the baseline to Olivia Smith. Smith is trapped. Cutting to the basket. Howard scores left hand. And Fishers back up 7. 90 seconds to go. Kaylee Filling works it to her sister Kennedy. Norwell still got to go pretty quick. Kaylee on the right wing at the free throw line. Releases to her sister with 1:20 to go. Kennedy between the legs dribble. Good handles. Now Bales way deep for 3. Way short. Rebound to Fishers. Olivia Smith pushes pace. Katie Burton holds left wing and is fouled by Lauren Bales. And that's number 4 on her. That's the 5th foul, so still one more to give here for Norwell. 67 seconds to go. Norwell has really competed in this fourth quarter after trailing by a ton. Katie Howard gets the inbounds. Maya Shelton, they're trying to trap. Burton catches though, and Burton just fell down, but released the ball before she did. That hurt. Burton was a little ginger on that ankle earlier today. Now you got to start probably playing for the foul. They called it 5 seconds. Filling and Bales had Olivia Smith trapped in front of the Fishers bench, and they called 5 seconds. So Norwell's down to just one timeout with 51 seconds to go. They trail by 3 possessions at 7 points. Kaylee Filling off to her sister Kennedy. The screen from Bales. Kennedy to the free throw line. Off to Shelton. Maya into the lane. Throws it up and got the roll. 5-point game. Maya Shelton has 19. Norwell's got a foul or try for a steal. Burton in the backcourt. Shelton works around her. Gets inside to the front court. Norwell's got a foul right now. Olivia Smith throws it away. Kennedy Filling gets the steal with 20 seconds to go. Filling, scoop shot, got it with the left hand. And Norwell burns its final timeout, down 3. Kennedy Filling has 5 huge points. It is a 3-point game here at the Newcastle Fieldhouse. It looked like Norwell was dead. They trailed by as many as 17, I think, in this fourth quarter. And they have just chipped away quickly at that lead. It's 71-68. All the momentum with the Lady Knights. And Norwell's now out of timeouts. Fishers has 1. Fishers will have to go the full length of the floor when we come back here. Norwell still has 1 foul to give, so that's of note. So they can really be as aggressive as they want, but with only 16 seconds left and no timeouts, remember, no timeouts is a lot more important in the high school game because the clock does not stop after a made basket. So that's something that Norwell's got to watch out for, and really, you're still only talking about 2 possessions left maximum. So if you get the foul, you're probably going to get the ball at least 1 more time after that. So you got to really pressure the inbounds and foul as quick as possible or create the turnover. Norwell does have the possession arrow, it's worth noting. Audra Emerson's going to inbound here for Fishers underneath Norwell's basket to the right. Norwell is in a man press here. Emerson can run the baseline. She gets it into Burton. Burton is quickly fouled by Bales, and Bales fouls out of the game. So of all the kids you wanted to foul, that's not it, and that is not the bonus number yet. So Bales will go to the bench with a round of applause. Bales fouls out with 12 points. She was Norwell's best 3-point shooter today. 15 seconds to go. Emerson throws it in. That's the one you want to foul right there, and they let her get it off to Emerson. Oh, man, they had a chance to foul Kaya Walker right near the timeline. Walker's just a 50% free throw shooter. And instead, it's Audra Emerson, who is the best free throw shooter on Fishers. And that is just a mistake by Norwell. But it is 1-1. You got to get a 3 if she misses here. She doesn't. And, man, you really wanted to take your shot with Kaya Walker. And Shelton could have fouled her. The problem is Shelton didn't want to foul the game. Emerson missed the second one. Offensive rebound to Katie Burton, and that's going to do it. Emerson fouled by Tolliver, and Norwell's furious comeback attempt is going to fall short here. Man, Norwell was close in this second game tonight, but they're going to fall in both games after coming into the Classic undefeated today. Emerson into double figures now. Best free throw shooter on this Fishers team, a club that shoots at 68%. 5-point lead with 7.5 seconds to go. Emerson 2 dribbles, rims the second one no good. Norwell doesn't get the rebound again, and Katie Burton is fouled. Boy, that is the most frustrating thing. Norwell just had 3 chances at it, and Fishers got the rebound every time. The foul is on Tolliver, which is her 4th. And now Burton will get her shy at 1-1. But at this point, it really doesn't matter. 5-point game with just outside of 6 seconds to go. Burton good on the first one. And both are good for Katie Burton. 22 points for her today. Inbounds comes to Filling. 5 seconds. Filling in the front court. Stops, throws it off to Tolliver. Tolliver flips it up at the buzzer and got it to go from the elbow, so that'll count. And the final score will be 75-70 as Fishers is able to get the victory and claim third place. Norwell comes to the Classic and falls in both contests today. They had not lost before today, but they fall in both today as they lose 75-70 here in the third place game. We'll go ahead and take a break and return with Coach Thornton and stats after this on The Voice.
Soaring high above, exploring our planet. Professional timepiece designed to take flight. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
Austin State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Austin State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Austin State Bank so special. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Hello, this is Tim Steffen Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Steffen, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Steffen Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 467240. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
And welcome back to the largest and finest high school field house in the world. Norwell falls in the third place game 75-70 to Fishers, a game where Norwell was kind of all over the place. They dropped a 30-point fourth quarter. They outscored Fishers by 10 after a 20-8 Fishers advantage in the third quarter. So it's certainly a game of runs. Fishers had their moments. Norwell made their biggest run at the end of the game, actually. Fishers led by as many as 18 in that fourth quarter. Norwell cut it as close as 3, but they were unable to get over the hump. They did get 19 points from Maya Shelton, 17 from Kaylee Filling, and 12 from Lauren Bales. And for Fishers, it was the Katie Burton show, 22 points for the senior who is going to St. John's, the all-time leading scorer at Fishers. 10 points for Audra Emerson, and then 12 for Kaya Walker, who came out of nowhere, made all 5 of her shot attempts today. A club that she was shooting 41%, and only averaged 1 point a game prior to today's contest. Norwell shot it 10 for 25 from the three-point line, which is a great percentage. I mean, you're going to win a lot of games doing that. They were unable to do so today. They made 10 threes in both games today and didn't win either one of them. They shot 48% overall from the field, 10 for 13 from the free throw line, and also of note, obviously, only 2 free throws shot in that second half. They were 9 of 11 in the first half. Fishers 8 of 12 from the free throw line, 7 of 13 from the three-point line, 30 of 48 from the field for an outstanding 63%. They shot it almost 70% in the second half when they didn't turn it over. Fishers turned it over 17 times. Norwell really cut that down in the second half. At halftime, the Lady Knights had 6 turnovers. They had 5 in the second half, but 11 for the game, and they had 18 in the 2 games prior to that against Warsaw and Mount Vernon. So Norwell really was able to cut down on the turnovers. They shot a lot. They showed a lot of fight today, a lot of grit, a lot of effort, a lot of energy. But once again, just falling a little bit short. The game after this will be Mount Vernon and Evansville Memorial, as they'll take each other on here for the title game of the 2020 Raymond James Hall of Fame Classic. Norwell finishes in last place, but not a lot to be ashamed about today. A 11-point loss to Mount Vernon, team that shot it really well this morning, and then a 5-point loss to Fishers here tonight in the consolation game. Norwell did a lot of things well today. They finish the day 9-2 after coming in 9-0, and will go back home to play Plymouth and Wawasee on Saturday, a couple games where they'll be pretty hefty favorites in. And then they'll go back to the Castle to play Carroll next week, and that should be a fun game, and they'll also host Leo next week as well. So that's the wrap-up stretch of a long string of home games for the Lady Knights outside of coming down here. They had 7 in a row before coming to the Classic here today, and then they'll go on the road for the vast majority of the finale of the regular season, where they're just going to struggle to be back at home. And it's a team that has been pretty good on the road, but almost all their losses have been there. They were 8-4 last year, 22-5 overall. 4 of their losses were on the road in true road games, and obviously the last one coming at a neutral site in Belmont. But Norwell has won 16 in a row at the Castle and 31 of the last 32 games. And their last loss in the regular season was over 1,100 days ago, back in December of 2017 against Bishop Dwenger. About to be joined momentarily here by Norwell head coach Eric Thornton following the 75-70 defeat at the hands of Fishers. Coach Thornton, thanks for stopping by and taking the time once again to join us here on the postgame show. Your kids had a lot of energy, a lot of effort, down as many as 18 in that fourth quarter before being able to come back, cut it as close as 3. Kind of talk about what you learned from your kids today, even though you suffered a couple defeats.
Yeah, our kids will never quit. I think we We know that about our kids. We believe that to be true. They won't accept. They won't accept that. Their competitive spirit is tremendous. That's great, and we need to keep being that way. But we have got to start off games with more energy, with better execution. I don't know if it's belief or I don't know. I can't put my finger on it right now. If I could, it would have changed by now. So